You booked your flight. You've planned your route. You're dreaming of temples, neon lights, cherry blossoms, and sushi so fresh it melts in your mouth. But here's a truth that seasoned travelers know. You're not just visiting a place, you're stepping into someone else's way of life. Welcome to Japan Hacks, where we don't just help you travel, we help you travel right. In this episode, we're going far beyond guidebook basics. You'll learn how to navigate Japan with respect, curiosity, and grace, from the unspoken social cues to sacred customs, from phrases that open hearts to dining behaviors that preserve centuries of etiquette. This is your respectful visitor's guide to Japan, and if you care about connection, you won't want to skip a second of it. At the heart of Japan's social fabric is a concept known as wa, harmony. This isn't just poetic philosophy, it's a living principle that shapes how people communicate, resolve conflict, share space, and even walk down the street. So what does this mean for you, the traveler? It means your presence has an impact. Your tone, your volume, your body language, your timing, they all ripple outward. Respect in Japan isn't shown by bold declarations. It's felt in restraint, silence, subtlety. Think of it like this. In Japan, the loudest person in the room doesn't command the most respect. The one who listens does. Forget the handshake, embrace the bow. In Japan, bowing isn't ceremonial fluff. It's a fundamental gesture that communicates humility, gratitude, apology, and respect all in one. There are different levels of bowing depending on context. For travelers, a small, polite bow from the waist is perfectly appropriate in most situations. You'll use it to greet, thank, and apologize. Here's something else. Eye contact in Japan is less direct. Prolonged eye contact can feel confrontational. A gentle, respectful gaze, paired with a modest nod, goes much further than a Western-style stare. Dining in Japan is a multi-sensory experience, part nourishment, part ceremony, part social ritual. And even though Japanese people are often gracious toward foreigners, ignoring dining etiquette can still feel jarring or disrespectful. Here are the rules that matter most. Never stick your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. It resembles funeral offerings. Don't use chopsticks to pass food to someone else's chopsticks. This too mimics a funeral rite. Don't point, wave, or stab your food with chopsticks. Rest them neatly when not in use. Say itadakimasu before you eat. This expression, often said with a bow, is a moment of gratitude, a nod to the farmers, chefs, and forces of nature that brought your meal to life. When you're done, say go kaisosama deshita, which acknowledges the effort that went into your meal. In Japan, spiritual spaces aren't behind velvet ropes. They're woven into daily life. That's why it's critical to visit them with intention and respect. When visiting a Shinto shrine, approach the torii gate as a portal, pause and bow before stepping through. Walk slightly to the left or right of the center, which is reserved for the deities. At the purification fountain, rinse your left hand, then your right. Then pour water into your left hand and discreetly rinse your mouth. Never drink directly from the ladle. At Buddhist temples, remove your hat, silence your phone, and lower your voice. Photography may be restricted. Always check for signs. You're not just a tourist here. You're a guest in a sacred space. Japan's streets are clean, and it's no accident. Public trash bins are rare. That's because people carry their trash home, and eating while walking is considered poor manners in most situations. If you grab a snack from a convenience store or vending machine, find a nearby bench, stand beside the machine, or eat quietly in place before moving on. This applies even to ice cream, drinks, and street food. You'll notice that cleanliness and consideration go hand in hand. If you leave no trace, you honor the space and the people who keep it beautiful. Even if your Japanese is limited, your effort speaks volumes. Here are phrases that signal respect and will instantly elevate how locals perceive you. Sumimasen, excuse me, sorry, or thank you depending on context. Extremely versatile. Arigato gozaimasu, a polite thank you. Add a bow for extra sincerity. Konnichiwa, hello. Onegaishimasu, please, I humbly request. Igo o hanashimasu ka? Do you speak English? Oishi, delicious. Using these phrases, even imperfectly, shows that you care about the culture you're in, and that creates moments of real connection. Tourists saying sumimasen before asking for directions, oishi at a street food stall. When you travel to Japan with respect in your heart, doors open that aren't on any map. The barista smiles a little brighter. The shrine priest nods a little deeper. The country itself opens up, not just as a destination, but as a mirror to your own awareness. Respect here isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And that, above all, is what turns a trip into a journey. If you found this episode meaningful, please subscribe to Japan Hacks, share it with fellow travelers, and leave a comment below with your own stories or questions. We'd love to hear how you travel with heart. Until next time. Yo Tabio. Safe and beautiful travels.